Repiping a house for new water lines, most of the time we're taking out old galvanized water lines. So the first part is we have to remove all the old pipes. And because the old galvanized pipes, just like our arteries, they're 50 years old, and when they were brand new, they were wide open. Now they're plugged up and you have no water flow in your old house. So we have to get rid of the old stuff, and then we'll go back in. Sometimes we have to cut access holes in walls or ceilings, and we keep that to a minimum, but sometimes that does have to happen. We would start at the main entrance valve and basically replace everything. As soon as the pipe comes through the foundation, we put a new entrance valve on. If it requires a pressure reducing valve. By code, the water coming into your house is supposed to be 80 PSI or less. So if it's over 80 PSI, we need to put a pressure reducing valve on there also. Copper is very expensive now. We used to run copper. Now, a lot of times we'll run PEX, plastic polyethylene pipe, and it's easier to run in walls, so there's less walls to be open, less ceilings to be open. And then we'll replace all the shutoff valves underneath your sinks and faucets. So basically everything from where the water comes into your house up to the point of delivery to the faucet, everything would be new. So and then the flow, it's almost gonna be like a brand new house. You'll have twice as much flow as you had before. If it's a single story house with an exposed basement, a lot of times there's hardly any intrusion at all because we can use existing holes. If it's a 2-story house and we got to get to the upstairs, now trying to thread pipe through a wall, we might have to open a hole down by the floor. We might have to open another one by the ceiling. Typically we're not gonna open the entire wall floor to ceiling. We'll have a little access hole at the bottom, a little access hole at the top, just so we can get our hands in there to help fish pipe or make a connection. We can repipe water lines, and we can also repipe drain lines. Old cast iron pipes in older houses that are cracked. If you're getting sewer odor, it could be an old cast iron cracked pipe. Older houses also have galvanized drains, and those old galvanized drains are horrible. They use cast iron elbows and fittings with galvanized pipe, and they're plugged up. They get severely plugged up over time. And so we'll go in and cut all that stuff out and put in nice smooth PVC or ABS pipe.